situation before we met Melanie was very stressful, very uncertain, and definitely a time where we needed some guidance and some help, for the green card process.
So before we met Melanie, we were both working for the same company. We were obviously already married, and we were like going through this process. Now the process is not not the simplest. Like it's a little bit involved. So we found Melanie to help us work through that process, and make sure that we did everything the right way. So.
I think we just did our research.
Yeah, I think so. I think we
were looking around, definitely, but we wanted someone who was open-minded, who was reassuring, who was confident, and who was accepting. And when we found Melanie, she hit all of those recommendations.
Yeah. I think we found her online. Obviously, she's very highly rated as a representative. And I think the first time we met her, we came in just to talk to her and see like what the process would be like, and we were definitely...
It was the greatest experience.
Yeah, it was definitely...
Just walking in, she was open arms and so funny and so down to earth, very comfortable, because like we had mentioned earlier, it was a very stressful time. But she, knowing what we knew about her, she just exceeded all of our expectations.
Yeah.
I thought every time that we had a question for her, every time we were uncertain of the process or some of the documents that we had to submit, she would always reach out to us rapidly. The communication was great. She answered all of our questions, and she was clear, and she made sense of the process for us.
Yeah, I remember I had to make an overseas trip for work while the green card process was ongoing, and I wasn't really sure if I would be able to come back into the country because the immigration status was uncertain. But Melanie helped. Like she immediately answered my question. She even referred me to just for my own peace of mind to go to USCIS and make sure that I would be allowed back into the country based on my status. And it turned out okay, but I was really happy that she took the time to do that, just so I could make the trip in peace and not have to worry about, coming back.
You don't have to worry. I would have to worry.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah.
I love how everyone. It felt like a family. So Melanie's office is, when you walked in, it was just everyone was just so welcoming and so outgoing, and that to me is huge because, when you think of a lawyer, you think of someone who's more uptight and stern, but Melanie is just, she's perfect in what she does, and she doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. And I think the whole office setting was just absolutely spectacular. We loved visiting her, even if it was just to drop off, a pound of papers. It was just one of those things where it's like we felt like she was more of a friend as well as a lawyer, and she has that capability of combining those two personalities, and I think that is really what stuck with us.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree that she's very good at keeping the professional aspect and the personal aspect. I remember talking to her a lot about this was back in the old office where she had a lot of decorations,
a lot of paintings
that that expressed who she was as a person, and it was very interesting to learn about that from her. But I also at the same time she was highly professional. I really appreciated the fact that she was super organized.
Oh yeah, she would go through word for word,
right, yeah,
on hundreds of papers that we just had no idea what they even meant, most of them. But she extremely organized. Extremely organized.
She paid a lot of attention to detail, made sure every single thing was perfect before we submitted it. So that was super nice.
Yeah. We love her. It's like whenever we get an email from her, whenever she reaches out to us, it's wonderful because we know that we know her, and she is by far the greatest friend, lawyer, human being. she's all around phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean,
Love her.
I would definitely recommend her services to anyone for sure. I think the effort she put in, like the attention to detail, and just being with us through the process, that was really much appreciated.
Made it very easy. Very easy.